welcome to the stream. It's a little bit chilly, so I'm gonna build a fire here real quick. Got some nice materials collected, some old shitty cardboard, possibly covered in dry piss. And on this, next to a pile of used dirty rigs. So we're gonna learn about injection safety and also start a fire. Heroin, crack, and crystal meth. Yeah, there's a whole pile of needles over there. How's it going, folks? Hey, conspiracy theorist is in chat. How's it going? Alright. Yeah, it's a little chilly today. I got the nice jacket on. What's up, Noah? Welcome. I'm just gonna put this down here so you can watch me build my fire. We're learning how to build a fire today. I'm sure most of you know, but I'm gonna show you anyway. Got our tinder and our kindling here. To make sure we have a lot of air between everything that's going to be burning, because I want to do this in one shot. I don't want to have to fuck around and find some more paper. So got the real thin stuff here that'll catch quick. Where are we at? Where am I? Who thinks that they can guess where the hell I am now? Last I went live, I was in buttfuck, Texas. That's a technical term. Yeah. Somewhere near San Antonio. And before that, I was in Del Rio. Hey, Kelly Mims. Hey, Captain. What's up? Where am I? Where do you guys think I am? Alright, we're gonna do this in one shot. Come on, baby. It has been raining, so, you know, everything's a little bit damp. But I think we can work with that. Come on. There we go. That's nice. Let's see, where do y'all think I am? Illinois? Close. New Orleans? No. Oklahoma? No. Mississippi? No. Hey, Sapphire made it into chat this time. That's awesome. Come on. Oof. Yeah, this is not wanting to light. We're gonna get it though. You know, I might have to find something a little bit drier to get it going.
You want to double team it? My lighter?
I don't think more lighters is the answer. I think just like one piece of good paper is the answer. Let's see. I don't want to sacrifice a page out of my little pocketbook, but I think I'm going to. Sometimes that's how it do. Oh, that's 2 pages. Okay. I heard a notification. Let's see. Hey, somebody got down with the kick down. Holy shit, thanks, Noah. You're a fucking pal, buddy. Appreciate you. I see that. Thank you so much. Oops, okay. Ooh, it's windy. That's not helping either. Yeah, it is getting pretty windy. Angel is guessing Indiana. That's where they're from. Wow, you're correct, Rachel. Or Angel, sorry, my bad. I am in Indiana. Wow, this sucks. Okay, hold on. Seriously. Holy shit. We went out and collected all this firewood, and you know, we're gonna start a fire, but now it's so windy, I wonder if it's even worth it. Let's try. Come on. I'm gonna use my jacket as a wind block. There we go. Now we got some fire. Oh, and it's out. Fuck. Holy shit, it's getting windy. I gotta really light my damn cigarette. Alright, come on. Look at this fucking goober. What are you doing?
Dude, I'm surfing.
Oh shit, little kid just ran by.
Wait, right here?
Yeah, literally just right behind you. There's fucking goblins in them woods.
Hello?
No, don't yell at them.
Oh yeah, they're hanging out right there.
Yeah, we should just not let them know that we're here. You should sit down.
Oh, they're
Yeah, they're literally right there. Goddamn kids. Wow, there's a whole family over there.
Yeah. It's a nice day for a hike.
Yep. This is still smoking in my hands. Now the wind's a little died down, so I'm gonna try and light it again. There we go. The wind actually blew over the fucking... Damn it. Yeah, I think I'm over trying to start a fire in this wind. We should maybe take refuge in one of them grainers.
If they're open.
Well, of course they're open. Oh, let's see. It sounded like somebody got down with the kick down again. Oh shit, thanks Kelly. Wow, you guys are awesome. Okay, so, yeah, I guess I'm over the fire thing. This ain't gonna work. And it's starting to rain a little bit too. Good thing we're under a bridge. I'm gonna go up this way. Yeah, we collected all that firewood, set up a nice seat. Oh well. Yeah, this'll do. So, yesterday we actually hopped a train out of here. We came down, wow, look at that rain. We came down over here to just scope out the yard and the rails here, and there happened to be a train right the fuck here. It was pulled up along there. We came down through the woods, ran along here, and got on a train car right about over there, maybe a little bit past it. And yeah, we rode it about 50 some miles west and then north. It was a good ride. I posted some pictures of it or videos on my storyline. So I'll release a little video of that. My my homie Tom here got some video footage of our ride, and he's putting together a little short video of it, so you have that to look forward to. I'll release that on Patreon first, so if you're interested in seeing that, then you can go and join my Patreon. Hey, it's the Colonel. What's up, dude? The Colonel is the last guy I stayed with. I saw it was yours and Diesel's birthday. Happy birthday, man. Hope you're having a good weekend. Back on the border. Oh yeah. River ratting it up. That's awesome. Party last night. Tight. Hell yeah. So I got in to this little town called Richmond, Indiana, and I was gonna stay here for a couple days, possibly through the weekend, and get some stuff together before I head out to the next spot. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to store my car here, but I wanted to get it in good order before I leave my car here, so that when I come back to it, it'll be ready to go, and I don't have to worry about raising money to fix it. I have $450 left to my name, plus the very kind kickdowns that a couple of folks just put in. So if you want to help, hit up those links: PayPal, Venmo, Cashapp, etc., or follow me on Instagram and show some love. And anyway, so I took my car in to get an alignment because, you know, it needs one, and the place that I took it to told me that they couldn't do it, and then proceeded to tell me that they would have to do $1,280 worth of work on my car before doing an alignment, which would have been $100 also. So, and then they also wanted to sell me a bundle deal of tires. They told me that all 4 of my tires were bad. They're not. They're fine. And the cheapest tire bundle that they wanted to sell me was $500. So those fuckers probably saw my California license plate and was like, oh, this person's on like a road trip and they're rich, and we're gonna squeeze like somewhere around $2,000 out of them. So obviously that didn't happen. I do want to replace the struts and the lower ball joints in the front, so that's what I'm gonna do. And I looked up the cost for the parts, and it should be less than $300. And I have use of a shop and tools to do the work myself, so I'm gonna do that, and then store my car. But it's not trashed, it's fine. I mean, I just drove it like 2,000 miles. And it's fine. I mean, it's riding a little funny because the ball joints are fucked. And one of the springs on one of the struts is cracked. And I could just replace the springs, but I don't know. if I have access to a place to do the work, then I do want to replace the struts, and my car will thank me. Oh, Colonel went to Mexico again? That's awesome. Yeah, now you know what to expect, so it's a little easier, I bet. Sick. We got 96 chatters in here. Go ahead and say hi if you've never said hi. You don't have to lurk. You can lurk. But hit the like button, and if you feel so inclined, hit the subscribe button. I will be putting out a new series over the summer. And that's what I'm trying to like gear up for right now. My backpack's all dialed in, and I took it for a nice test run yesterday. We got caught in some weather, and Tom here got to experience some of that, wrapped up in tarps on a fucking cold grainer for a few hours. It was a good time. What'd you think?
Oh my god, I loved it. It was my first time ever riding a train, and I think I'm addicted now. I want to do it again.
Well, if we're lucky, we might see one pull up today. That's kind of why I wanted to shoot here.
Yeah.
Is because this is about the time that we got on the train yesterday.
Yeah.
And if it's a daily train, then it would come in again today. But the thing about trains is a lot of the time you got to give them like 2 hours in either direction, because it's never going to be like, there are some trains that are exactly on time every day, but it's not your typical situation.
How did I do?
How did you do?
Yeah.
You didn't bitch, you didn't argue, you took my advice, and you rode very safe. I think
But I didn't listen about the rain jacket.
until you were very wet.
I got soaked.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as far as that goes, it was kind of my bad too for not checking the weather. I'm just always prepared, so I'm like, whatever, weather's gonna weather.
Yeah.
But I am really glad that you did bring the tarp, though. You
But-
always want to roll with the tarp.
We got so lucky because like we got here and then we just basically got on, and 15 minutes later we were going.
Yeah, it was the craziest shit. It was literally the most lucky catch out that I've ever had.
Yeah, it was fun. I'm doing it again for sure.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And then we went to this fun like Viking bar in Muncie, and there was a band playing. It was a great time.
Mhm. Yeah, we rode the short line to Muncie to go see a fucking Celtic band.
Yeah.
It was good. That bar was really neat. They had a bunch of like taxidermy stuff all over the place, and swords, and like mead, and all sorts of different ales and shit. And it was pretty great. I don't think those people know that we're here.
No, he just waved at me.
Oh, okay.
He just pointed at me.
Gotcha. Well, hopefully they're friendly.
Oh yeah.
They look friendly. Look like some typical Richmond, Indiana folks hanging out under a train bridge in the rain.
It's fucking raining hard now.
It is raining hard. Look at this. Well, I guess you can't really see the raindrops on my camera very well, but it's coming down. Uncle Sam from Germany, nice to see ya. All is well. Just rode a nice train yesterday. I'm feeling pretty good. We went to the studio a couple days ago and put down a track, one of my songs. Everybody on the channel has been begging me to get a decent recording of my songs, so we got one down. And today we're gonna try and get another one down for a movie, actually. But yeah. So y'all, if you've been watching my streams for a while, you might remember a few weeks back I mentioned that I was filming in this weird experimental film, and this is the guy that facilitated that shoot. So now he's sitting on a gold mine of footage that is being edited and worked on and put together, and I can't wait to see what the finished product is.
Amazing. You did so good in it. It's so badass.
It's good. Yeah, I really acted. I acted good.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can balance this up here, so I don't have to hold it. Hey, that's pretty nice. There we go. Sweet.
But how did the whole movie thing come about? Like, what was your take on it? Like, your thoughts?
I thought it was a lot of fun. Yeah, well, dude just came in hot, like, fucking messaged me on Instagram and was like, hey, I'm trying to shoot a movie in Slabs, can you help me and like show me around, introduce me to some folks? And I was like, oh, hell yeah, man, no problem. And so he came out, and then there's like a crew that all kind of assembled in my fucking school bus, and then all of a sudden we're talking about like what's going on, and I come to find out that there's no script, and
no plot,
no plot,
no plans,
no plan. Just the components are there and no plan. There's two camera guys and an actual actor, and then Tom and his cousin Jacob and me, and
and we had 3 days to make it.
3 days. So that, and then like the fourth, like the first day where we kind of met and like discussed what we were gonna do, and then ended up shooting out in Bombay Beach and shooting in Slabs and at this old abandoned building near the rail yard, and there's like drone footage that's gorgeous, and I get sprayed in the face with like gallons of chamoy sauce. You're like right in my eyeballs, and I was trying so hard to keep my eyes open. Like I'm sure you could visibly see it like on my eyeballs.
Yeah, you were gargling it.
I know, yeah, I was gargling. I actually like it eroded a layer, like the layer of my teeth off because, and my tongue, because I had it in my mouth for so long. So like the next day my teeth were super sensitive. It was fucking weird. I was like, oh no, I hope that it grows back or something.
I can't wait for everyone to see it.
Yeah, do you know like when it'll be like?
I got one scene edited, but there's like, 12 scenes.
Are you doing the editing or?
I'm like roughing it in and then sending it to like a pro. So
So it's like your vision, and then the pro cleans it up and makes it real nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
So it'll be like a fun experimental indie film.
It's gonna be a cult classic. I mean, not to toot or horns or whatever, but it's fucking great. We went above and beyond. Like everybody got hurt in some way at some point.
I almost got bit by a rattlesnake.
Yeah, he almost stepped on a fucking rattler.
I was laying down right next to it.
Oh my god, yeah, it was in that bush. Just as I was explaining that it's too cold for them to like move around, but if you like step on one in its little hovel, then they'll let you know that they're there. And it did.
And Jake got cut with your chainsaw.
Yep, Jake got clipped with my chainsaw. And it wasn't running, but it is very sharp because it's a fresh chain. I don't want to spoil any of the plot.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I got the glasses smacked off my face like 100 times, and I threw Tom across the room like 5 times, and a bed got broken, and a boingy butt plug was lost.
Yeah, the butt plug, man.
The one true butt plug.
The holy plug.
The holy plug. Oh Lord. Lord Jesus, forgive us for our transgressions. God, it's so good. Oh yeah, I can't wait. Just looking at some of the footage as it was being captured, I was just like, dude, this is fucking nice.
And the scenery.
Yes.
And like the trains in the background. And it's beautiful.
It's delicious. Yeah. You guys are gonna love it. I don't know what the plan for release is or like when, but it's there. We got all the footage, we got all the components. It's just gotta get put together.
Maybe you could like release it exclusively on your Patreon first or something. You know,
Yeah, we can definitely.
because you're basically like the main character, or you know, because your music's gonna be in it and
Yeah.
for the soundtrack and stuff, which I'm excited for.
Yes.
I can't.
It sounds
Yeah.
like with all of the good equipment, like the nice cameras and the cool recording equipment and the people with expertise that are working on it, it's like it's really surreal to see because like, you know, I do ratchet shit like this, like live streaming on my crappy Walmart track phone, and you know that's fine. It captures real shit, but like with good equipment, it's everything looks super nice. It's very cinematic.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hoot.
A hoot and a holler. Oh, I'm gonna turn this up a little bit. Oh, we got another kick down. Thank you, Kimberly Mocked. Really appreciate you. Hell yeah.
Hey, Corn.
What?
I know your car's like they tried to take advantage of you and rip you off.
Yeah.
But there is some shit wrong with it.
Yes.
So I wanted to help you out a little bit with that, if I could. So I want to give this to you for
What?
Yeah, to go towards your car.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah. What a pal. This
Yeah.
motherfucker just handed me $100 for my car.
Fucking rock and
Fucking
roll.
rock and roll.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll put it to good use.
So like, we became such good friends, like fast friends. Like I
Instantly.
I love hanging out with Corn. I'm so happy you came to Indiana.
Yeah, me too. I sent out a message on my Instagram saying like, hey, do I have any friends in the Northeast or Midwest where I could park my car because that'd be an advantageous place to be because I'm going to be riding around in this general area over the summer. And he fucking hit me up like literally 5 minutes after I posted it. And I made the preparations to head from Colonel's place down in Texas up to here. So through friendship and community and support, mutual aid and whatnot, like this whole experience is, you know, crafted by all of us, including folks that throw down on YouTube as well, and all of you awesome supporters over the years and recent supporters too. So thank you all so much, and thank you.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. We're gonna have a good summer, and I'm gonna capture as much of it as I can. And yes, we're gonna have more content. We're gonna get bigger, better shit. We're on the cusp of greatness. This isn't even my final form. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, and if any of you folks are interested, oh Captain, you read my mind, just posted the link to the Discord server. So if you want to go in and chat about stuff or post pictures of your own adventures or give me unsolicited advice on my car, then that's where you go. Go ahead and check it out. Or if you're a fellow queer person or a traveler or you live off grid or whatever, it's a great place to network and meet other people that are like-minded. So join us in the Discord. It's a blast. Got some good folks in there too. I'm always like beside myself when I look at some of the really sweet and wholesome conversations that folks have in there. Like it just brightens my day. You know?
I'm not even joined. I need to join.
You should get in there.
In the
yeah.
Discord? Okay.
Yes, in the Discord.
All right, I'll hop in there.
Cool. Hell yeah. I'm so glad so many of you made it to the stream today. I know it's been like 5 or 6 days since I've streamed last, and I was starting to feel kind of bad about it.
You've been fucking off.
Well, we've actually gotten a lot of shit done.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we have been fucking off, but like, we've gotten something substantial done like every day that I've been here.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And then, yeah, when I come back to my car again after the next leg of adventures, then it'll be ready to go so I can take it and do some work afterward and try and raise some more money to upgrade equipment and upkeep things. I do, well, yeah, there's a few things that I want to get done, but currently I'm pretty well set up for this summer. I might get a wild hair up my ass and decide that I want to go up to Alaska by June, but I don't know. I have a feeling I'm gonna, I have a feeling I'm gonna start actually riding around and see some of the East Coast and want to linger in certain cities for a bit and get to know places, because I don't like to just sightsee and pass through places and go to all the tourist destinations. I like to do shit like this and, you know, really just get in there and get to know the vibe of a place. So, I don't know. Yeah, I really don't have any experience on the East Coast other than touching the Atlantic Ocean a couple summers ago with when I was doing the King Ratchet series, and spent a little bit of time in Pennsylvania. And other than that, I just pretty much just jetted back to Slabs after that. So I got a little taste, and you know, I passed through places like Vermont and New Hampshire, which were gorgeous, and I just love the environment. So yeah, I guess we'll see. I don't want to spoil too much, but I do have a few ideas of things that I want to do. But you're just going to have to tune in and find out as it happens. Hey, Rod Ostrich 5, what's up, dude? Juan Blanco wants to know if I'm still traveling by freight trains. Yeah, I hopped a train yesterday, right out of here. It was a good time. Oh, there's our failed camp. What a sad. So sad. We tried to build a bum camp and we failed. Look at this. It's beautiful. Somebody fucking smashed up these carts from Walmart after dragging them down here. We got a whole one right there. Who doesn't love a good shopping cart? Oh, there's Tom's tag. Yeah, if you want to watch stupid old man memes about like butts and dicks and farts. And like sex jokes and like really stupid sound effects, then you should follow Tom's Instagram meme page. It's Strut That Ass with underscores between the words. Go check it out. It's really funny, stupid shit. Hey, there's Satan. It's a tag. Satan's back on the porch at Tom's place, being warm. I put her hoodie in the dryer and got it all nice and toasty before I left and put it on her.
She's the best dog. She loves the trains.
She's great, yeah.
Yeah.
She gets a little antsy when I make her lay down while we're leaving the yard. She always wants to poke her head up like a fucking noob. That's the thing, don't poke your head up until you leave the yard. Otherwise, somebody might see you. You don't want people to see you.
Yeah, that was a fucking rush, man. I want to do it again.
Yeah, we were like running down the fucking line of cars for a minute. Like, I guess like slow jogging because, you know, you don't want to burn yourself out. And sometimes you just gotta like keep jogging with all your gear for a few minutes. And it's, you know, it's all of those little things that add up over the course of a day when you're riding. It's not just like, you know, maybe dashing across the yard isn't such a big deal, but if you're also climbing over strings of cars after dashing across the yard, and then, you know, you're sitting cold for hours on end, it adds up. So it's like all of those little things along the way, like you gotta actively take care of yourself, and it really keeps me grounded. You know, I'm not gonna wait until I get like super fucking hungry to snack on stuff, and I'm not gonna wait until I'm super fucking cold to put out my mat and bust out my sleeping bag, you know, because everybody wants to hold off on that, especially when you're waiting on a train, but you can be there for hours. Like, you're carrying your gear to use it, and that's why. I've ridden with some people that are new, and I'll pull out my mat to sit on. Like, when the way we're sitting here, this concrete is cold, and after like 10 hours of sitting on it, you know, you're gonna be cold all the way through. But some people I've ridden with, like, never actually bust out any of their gear at all, and they're like, oh, I'm fine, and then after a day of like sitting in the yard and then riding, they're fucking bushed and, you know, have to sleep it off for a day, and then meanwhile I'm ready to fucking hop another train because I took care of myself. And that's the secret. You gotta play the long game. A lot of folks don't know that. 90% of riding is just like sitting and waiting and doing your research. What we've learned today, if the train doesn't come before the end of this stream, that's probably a semi-weekly train.
Yeah, it's not every day.
If you come back on Saturday and it's here,
then you'll know. Yeah.
Then you'll know.
Yeah.
Then you'll know you can at least catch a ride out on Saturdays.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
And we're hidden back here, so it was so easy.
Yeah. Yeah, we were behind that wall there. The conductor was just a little bit ahead of here, so we had to scramble out of the bush and like hide immediately because we were exposed for a second, but then we got some of the tree line between us and the front of the train. We got so fucking lucky.
Was that like the quickest you ever got on?
It was literally here waiting for us.
I know.
And like I've gotten on trains like when I was riding out of what is it? I forget what town it is in Iowa. We got there and like my friends were behind me because they wanted to go and buy some shit at the store or something, and I'm like, I'm not gonna get left. Like, I'm not gonna get left behind because you guys are holding me back. Like, if you're gonna get on the train, and that's between y'all. But I'm getting on this train, so I was ahead of them. I got on the train, bagged the ride, and then we actually sat in the yard for a good literal like 8 hours before we started moving. So they didn't miss the train either, even though they were super late. But the train was sitting there running when I got to the yard, and I like fucking ran around the side, and I'm just like, oh, I gotta get on this, it could move any second. And it was just like that, but it didn't move any second, it just idled for fucking ever. It was cool. Just smoked some weed and hung out and talked for a while. And it wasn't in the middle of like a yard or anything, so we didn't have to stay too hidden. Oh, Aaron, thanks. You're great. Noah asked, do you ever get caught? Have you ever been caught? What do they do? Yeah, I had a run-in with some yard bulls in Meridian, Mississippi, and talked my way out of it, but they were extremely aggressive, you know, threatened to arrest me and or shoot me and my dog, and like, I was just like, okay guys, hang on now. We don't need to dial it up to 10 right now. Let's back up a little bit. And they ended up letting me go, and I agreed to get an Amtrak ticket out of there that day. And I was like, you guys don't want to do the paperwork on this. You don't want me to be stuck in your town forever. If you haul me off to jail and take my dog, I'm going to be in your town for like the next couple of weeks, at least. You know, and they were like, yeah, I guess that does sound shit. Like, okay, you can go, get your Amtrak ticket.
The worker, though, yesterday just waved at us.
No, the workers are cool. Workers and like railmen are fucking typically friends of hobos. It's the bulls that are paid to, you know, that's their job. They keep people off the trains. And some of them take their job pretty fucking seriously. I got discovered by a railman. Okay, so last summer, I was trying to ride on the same train that goes over the track where I got run over, and I did some research and was trying to hop out of the spot, but it's a semi-weekly train, so it's like you go there and it might not stop in that spot for days and days. I waited for like 2 days and didn't see it, so I did it again another time. But that particular time, a train did pull up, or the second time, and by this time I'm like, I'm just gonna get on a train. And it pulled up in the spot, not on the right track, but in the same spot that I was hoping for. It wasn't my train, but I was like, I'm just gonna see what happens. So I get on the grainer and it just backs into the yard, and then they drop the string. Ended up sleeping on that grainer overnight. Didn't move, but it was nice because I wasn't sleeping in a bush covered in bugs and whatever. And in the morning, I'm like, okay, well, I'm just in the yard. This probably isn't going anywhere right now. And I have to poop, and I'm out of water. So I fucking got off, and like literally after I had crossed a couple strings, that train got picked up and started leaving. And I was like, God damn it. Well, it's for the best anyway. I got to take a crap and find some water. I'm thirsty. I'm out of water. It's been 2 days. And by that point, 2.5 days. And suddenly the yard was full of workers. They're like everywhere, driving up all over the place. And I'm like, oh shit. And I'm like fucking doing this dash, like hiding behind shit. There's like people coming from one way, people coming from the other way. And I'm like running across the yard like fuck, fuck, fuck. And I see in front of me a fucking old-timey caboose from like the 60s.
Just get in there and hide.
I was like, I bet that caboose door is open. Maybe it's not, but this is my only shot because like there's people everywhere and they're about to pass by here again. Like there was a truck coming by, and I like go to jiggle the door handle and it won't budge. And I'm like, fuck. And then desperation got a hold of me and I'm like, fuck. And it was just stuck. It busted open. I like almost fell into the caboose and like closed the door behind me right as they passed. And it just like sat in there. I'm like, okay. And there was like a case of water in there and a bathroom and toilet paper, so I drank some water and took a dump and fucking started going through all this old shit in there. And then the train fucking started moving. Like a fucking unit attached to this 3-car string that I'm in the caboose in.
Oh shit.
And they attach the power, and the fucking unit is like literally right up there. And I'm like, fuck, so I'm like staying down. They start dragging me all over the yard in that caboose. And me and Satan like were just chilling, she took a nap. I was like sitting up in the viewing area or whatever. And I was in there for maybe like 4 hours. and suddenly a railman jumps on the back of it because they're gonna couple it to another string. And Satan, I was up in the viewing area, like looking at all the train cars, like, you know, hiding, but like, you know, just having a really good time. Satan sees the guy get up on the train and she starts barking.
Oh,
and
shit.
The guy's like, are you fucking serious? And I'm like, oh shit. So I jump down and grab the dog and I'm like, maybe he'll just like magically forget that just happened or like question himself and be like, nah, no way. And just like not do anything. And he's like, hey, I know somebody's in there. Is your dog friendly? And I'm like, I didn't say anything. I'm just like hiding behind the door with my dog, like, And he's like, I'm gonna come in. I hope you have your dog held. And I'm like, I do. And he's like, okay. He opens up the door and he's like, what are you doing in here? And I explained to him what was going on, and he was like, oh, okay, well that's cool.
You're like, I live here.
Yeah, I've been living here for 6 years. This is my house. What are you doing here?
We're not knocking?
Yeah, whatever happened to manners, dude?
Yeah.
That'd be so funny, a squat in a fucking caboose that's being dragged around a yard perpetually. So I explained to him what I was trying to do, and he was like, okay, that's really cool. And he gave me a bag of trail mix and some more water and stuff. And he was like, I don't know of any trains that are like what you're looking for coming through today. I don't think you'll have any luck today. And I was like, that's fair. And he was like, we're going on break in an hour, and if you're still in here, I'll bring you a hamburger. And I'm like, tight. But I slipped off while everybody's back was turned and they pulled up and like stopped for a minute. I had bailed, went into a bush, but I was in a fenced-in loading yard, so I had to sit in that bush for like hours waiting for workers to clear again. And then I got out, but yeah, so that's another time I got caught. He was like, the first thing he said when he opened the door, he's like, don't worry, I'm a friendly railman. And I was like, that's great news, thank you. Excellent. I'm a friendly railman. So shout out to all you friendly railmen. Thank you for your service. Do we have any people in chat that work for any rail lines? I want to know. I'm curious. Anybody in here? There's got to be some lurker that works for like BNSF or some shit watching my shit. Satan says, send a kick down. That's right. There's a Venmo link there if you're feeling frisky.
Next one to do one, I'll match it.
Oh shit. Okay, this guy says he'll match the next kick down. So who's it gonna be? Dig deep into your hearts and pockets. Unless you're broke and poor, like I am frequently.
Me too.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Take advantage of this man.
Now we gotta get that car fixed.
Yeah, we do have to get the car fixed.
So it's like, yeah, that's the parts alone are like
around $300
at least.
It should be about that, but it might be a job that's a bit over my head, so I might have to hire a little bit of help at the shop. I think I should be able to do it, but at least I got that fail safe. Cashapp kick down. Oh yeah, sorry if you're kicking down on Cashapp and Venmo, you're just gonna have to tell me and I'll check it afterward to make sure that some jabroni isn't just saying shit. Not that you're a jabroni, I'm sure you're all very nice people.
Is their name Jabroni?
No. That'd be awesome.
That'd be a cool name.
Yeah, it would be. Already sent all but, oh, Aaron, you're so sweet. What a sweetheart. Oops. Let's see. Alright, we got 25 kicked down. Hell yeah.
Alright, that's 50.
That's 50.
Hell
Thank
yeah.
you from
Yeah.
let me shout out your name here. Graham Pippett. Am I saying that right? That's awesome. Fuck yeah, thank you. Satan thanks you. We got off a train in Chicago, me and my buddy Kieran, and we went to this diner to go and just like eat some food and get warm and stuff. And Kieran went up and asked for like a bowl of water for Satan, and they gave it to them, and they said, without thinking about it, they said, Satan thanks you. And this person has no idea what, like, that my dog's name is Satan.
And Satan loves you.
Yeah, Satan thanks you and loves you.
Yeah.
Super good. Oh, we got 50, another 50 from Noah. Holy shit. Noah Heezer for the win. You're a baller, dude. Thank you.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Holy shit. Y'all are great. That's awesome. Yeah, I checked my fucking card, my bank this morning and all my accounts and stuff, and I have $2 and some cents on my card, but at least it wasn't in the hole. Noah missed the match offer, but sent another 50. Yeah, you're amazing, dude. Thank you. I'm like truly moved. Takes a lot to warm up this cold black heart, but you did it. Wonderful. Look at this nice spot. I'm like just kind of in love with this little spot here. We should come here with some like spray paint and shit.
Yeah, tag it.
Yes.
I've never been down here.
Captain just posted a link. Thanks, Captain, to Tom's Instagram. Strut that ass. Go watch some funny old man memes.
Thank you, Captain.
Hell yeah.
It's just ridiculous stuff, so a lot of people hate it, but some people might think it's funny, so.
It's pretty funny. And sometimes you get updates about stuff, like you were posting pictures from the movie shoot.
Oh,
we were
yeah.
shooting.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool to post some of those on the Patreon or some shit.
Yeah, I think we will.
Yeah, I think that'll be a good thing. So if you want to see some cool behind the scenes pictures from our movie we shoot, then join my Patreon. There's a link to the Patreon. I know I've been a little inactive on it in the last while, and I know I keep saying I'll post more shit, and I will. So sorry, but it's there, and I can't get this balanced together. Fuck. It's there. It's full of potential, and there's gonna be some exclusive pictures uploaded sometime today. Maybe during our recording session. I hope you can come to the recording session.
I know.
It sounds like you're probably gonna stay at home though.
Well, I have fatherly duties.
Somebody's got to do the dad duties.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to do it.
It's a school night.
It's a school night.
Yeah, we got to do homework and baths and showers and get ready.
It's cute.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Wholesome shit. Wholesome shit from the ass guy. Yeah, when he first hit me up on Instagram, I looked at his page and I was like, what the fuck is this? I thought you were trying to shoot stuff like that, and I was like, yeah, I can introduce you to some weird old men that live in slabs that you can take. You give them beer and they'll shake their asses for you. There's tons of people that'll do that.
I mean, we could have done that. I didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah.
We didn't know, it just happened.
Yeah, I just knew nothing about you.
Yeah.
Just all I had to go off was the ass meme page.
I bet you were like, what the fuck?
I was intrigued.
Well, I'm happy that we met and we've had a lot of fun.
Yeah, we're gonna keep having fun. Maybe.
We had fun in the bus.
Mm-hmm.
And Bombay Beach, all those different locations out in the desert.
Yeah, they're gonna look so good on film. No trains today. I heard one earlier today.
You haven't even seen one pass by here.
Nope. Maybe we'll get really lucky and one will pass before the end of the stream. But it's always the more you want a train to come, the more it won't come. That's that's kind of a rule when you're train spotting or riding. It's just not gonna do what you want it to. The train guides will hear your pleas and they'll laugh in your face. Somebody dragged a whole ass fucking home garbage can down here.
A recycle one, yeah.
Recycling, yeah. Somebody's trying to keep on top of their recycling over there. Good job.
That was nice.
Very kind of them. Just in case any hobos have recycling to put in there.
It says fuck weenie. It says penis. Satan. Poison.
Good vibes.
Yeah.
Good vibes.
R.I.P. Raucus.
Colonel's gonna jump in the Rio. Nice. Enjoy your swim, man. Say hi to your family and give them lots of love. I hope you guys are having a really great day out there. I miss you all very much.
I want to meet the Colonel someday.
Hell yeah. We got colonels and captains and fucking, all sorts of esteemed folks that are part of this little community. A few years ago, I got to meet, I was telling you about going out fishing in Alaska. This guy hit me up to go and catch a halibut. Captain Lance, shout out to you, buddy. That was a good time. I still talk about that. That was one of my most fond memories from my time in Alaska, honestly. Super good.
Yeah.
Just bumping your fucking dubstep with the super bass. Dude said that the fish like it. Believe it or not, they like the vibrations and they come to check it out. I believe it. You can't argue with results. That guy can fish. Fuck yes. You guys are great. We're getting close to the top of the hour here. Make sure you check out there's stickers and t-shirts available in the shop. Join the Discord, hit the subscribe, hit the like button, get your thumbs out of your asses and hit that like button. I want to see that number go up. We got 65 right now. Who's it gonna be? Who's gonna throw down?
Wait, I should just open YouTube and like it right now. Live.
Hell yeah. Oh, somebody got it. Hey, nice one.
Here, I want to see it.
Good on ya. I feel like I want to dye my hair.
Check it.
Hey, there's us.
Fucking live.
It's meta.
Let's see if it. Alright, so let me just like it. There you go.
Yes. Yes, now we got 74 likes. Good job, everybody. We're doing great.
Wait a minute, I just disliked it.
Oh! Oh no!
Alright. Oh, I like it.
Now he's just jerking off the like button. Only the Cheese Dog Mafia shirt appears in peril? That sucks. Okay, yeah, I'll get on that and fix that. I've been wanting to do a run of t-shirts with like an actual artisan at some point. So that's another thing that I could definitely use any money that's saved up for. Sapphire says it's hot here in Arizona. I bet. Yeah, I just came from further down south. It was starting to get really warm. It's chilly up here. I'm not complaining though. This is great weather. I've been sleeping outside on the porch just so I can stay acclimated to the local weather.
No, because I kicked your ass out. I was like, sleep on the porch.
Yeah, you're like, Corn, you're smelly, you're poorly behaved, you eat all of my food, get out.
It's like, get the fuck out.
Yeah, you get the goblin zone now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're banished to the porch.
Now I just hang out with the birds that are nesting on the outside of the porch. And yeah, there's a bunch of them. They got a bunch of nests all up on that corner. This morning I was still sleeping and I heard like a huge flock of these birds just like fly right up to that spot, and they were like, I don't know if they were fighting. There must have been some kind of gang war going on or some shit, because they.
Yeah, it's peaceful. I love it out there.
Yeah, those birds were fucking on one this morning.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous too. You got a nice yard with a bunch of trees, a cool barn. Beautiful spot.
Well, I'm so happy you got to come here and visit.
Yes. Yeah, I'd never actually hung out in Indiana much. Just passed through a couple times. I hitchhiked through a few years ago on my way to Skatopia in Ohio. And I passed through Indianapolis, but I just like got dropped off on the edge of Indianapolis and then hitched out immediately. I like bought a can of chili and fucked off.
Where's that at? No, Skatopia? Where's it at?
It's in like southern Ohio, in the middle of fucking nowhere. You really got to go out of your way. I lucked out with the ride there because I was I made camp in a bush like behind this little general store kind of thing in Ohio, and I went to the little general store, which was like kind of a truck stop sort of situation, to plug in my phone because I didn't have a battery pack then and there was no sun out. And I was sitting there and this guy started talking to me, and he was like interested in what I was doing, and he was like, you know, I'm kind of bored right now and I want to escape my home life because, you know, there's some shit going on. I'd be down to drive you a couple hours out of the way to the middle of nowhere and drop you off in the rain in the night at a place you've never been. And I'm like, tight, cool. So he gave me a ride down and dropped me off just like on the property, and they're like, nobody's up. I kind of approached the big house and I'm like, nah, whatever. I'm not gonna like knock and disturb anybody or like get the dogs all riled up. And so I walked up the hill and there to this big skate bowl indoors, and I slept next to the bowl that night and you know, introduce myself in the morning. But it was totally cool. They were stoked to have me there. I helped out with some preparations for their big annual party, but they have a bunch of people come out and skate. It's like it's kind of a famous spot for skaters.
Cool.
Yeah.
So it's like a mini festival, just for a few days of just parties and skating.
Yeah. They get like bands and stuff. And
Cool.
it's 88 acres of anarchy is what they call it, and it's, you know, it's just up in the hills in Ohio. I stayed in this little cabin shack, like a guest. They had a line of these cool shacks up on the hill, and I got to pick one, and it was nice. I would go and visit again. Those folks were really cool to me. And Bruce has like his own kind of skateboard museum. He's got a huge collection of skate decks from like all eras. It's really cool. He was telling me about the history of them and stuff. You can watch that video. It's hitchhiking solo to Slab City, or I think I just called it like Skatopia, 88 Acres of Anarchy, or I don't know, something like that. Something about Skatopia. It was good. It's a good one. I really got to know those folks pretty well too. Got a cool ass property. Oh shit, we're at the top of the hour now. I better fuck off. We got some other shit to do. Thank you so much, everybody that joined today, and I'm so glad that that we can do this. And I'll go live again very soon. Check out the links in the description. Thanks for everybody that threw down. You guys are fucking just wonderful, delightful. And I hope to see you in the Discord. And yeah, okay, well, I'm gonna go. Bye.
Bon voyage.
Bon voyage.